Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Now it's Aguero. And it's Xabi Alonso. Yaya Toure. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he was quick to react. Pullet. Nepal yet to have an attempt on goal. Beckenbauer. And here's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Dijk wins the duel this time. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter.
He's had a shot! He's scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nesta cuts out the pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ferdinand. Kukçu, impressive jump. And there's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
2 added minutes have been
Del
indicated.
Piero! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
And that signals the end of the first period. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think
And a
things
quick
have worked out
announcement for
pretty
the
well
benefit.
so
If
far,
anybody who has
Peter.
found
If it
themselves
ain't
at a
broke,
loss
don't
today,
fix it. So I
please
think
look
the
at
manager
screen
has to
for
resist
information
change
on how to
at this
find your
stage.
way around the stadium.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Aguero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Oh, what has happened here? And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos in with the challenge. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bergomi. And it's Vieira. And it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. And Del Piero. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nedved. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nedved is offering a right smile there.
Substitution on the field, number 12.
Well, look, they
Roberto
know they've got a
Carlos.
height advantage, and
Number
it's time for
7.
them to use it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 2, Johan Cruyff. Number 6,
And the
Robert
keeper
Nedved.
beats it away.
Coming on the field, number 19, Philip Lahm.
Oh, that's
Number
neat.
23,
Pedro
Jan
Neto with the
Vlaar.
delivery.
Number 4,
Nepal
Pedro
awarded
Neto.
another corner.
number 9, George Best.
So,
Number
third
24,
corner of the game.
Kevin De Bruyne.
He leaps for it! And he's heaved it away. Aim forwards. And it's De Bruyne. Pedro Neto.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Lahm. Pedro Neto. Chance here to counter. Now it's Bergkamp. Messi driving through the middle. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Maldini. Zola might just make this. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Bergkamp.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Picked out, and the finish! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. And that will be it. Nepal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rooney. Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Neymar powering forward here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Neymar must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Great vision. De Bruyne.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I think that move...
And there's the shot! Off the post! Flings it, it's rising! Goal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Aguero. It's Aguero! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There will be
Knocks
1
it out
minute
wide.
at a time.
Haaland! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Erling Haaland.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Germany, number 5, Wayne Rooney. Coming on
So
to
we're into the
replace him
second
is
45.
Number 15, Eden Hazard.
That's a throw. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. And it's Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's a good foray he's making. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're back in front. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Kevin De Bruyne.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Nepal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Aguero.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vinicius Junior. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Shot! Well, that, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Not a bad try by any means. Roberto Carlos threads one in. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Sergio Aguero. Number 11, Neymar. Number 13, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 23,
Collier.
Kylian Mbappe.
He'll try from
Number
distance!
19,
Oh, it's come loose.
Lionel Messi. Number 10, Edmilson.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Keeper's dealt with that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Messi. And Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Nedved is there to clear. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Games hinge on moments like this. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
Germany really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Forwards and with intent. And it's Nedved. Knocks it into space. Thuram gets across to intercept that. That's really well manoeuvred.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out towards the flank. Crosses in it. Diving header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Barcola. Quarter of an hour played. Nedved. Here's a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nepal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. And it's Gerrard. And now they can spring out of defence. Dink through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zanetti.
Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Spread it left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's a Del Piero! He's done very well to get to that.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And a chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
Please make sure to watch the
Oh,
screen.
fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So there was the first half.
Nepal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're underway for the second half.
Nepal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's worked it through. Oh, that is a nice touch. In towards the... And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Zanetti. Rijkaard. Cafu. Vieira has given away a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Nepal are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 2. Johan
It's a good
Roy.
35 yards
Number
out,
11.
this. So,
Alessandro Del
is it
Piero.
really plausible to have a
Coming
hit
on the
from
field.
here?
Number 15.
And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Number 9. George Best.
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork again! And he can thump it away. Lopez, and the shot! And a neat finish! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The first breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Nepal are very much...
He's having a pop! Decent chance! Oh, good finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
68 minutes in.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see...
Could be danger here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to pass it through. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Cafu. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Some good persistent defending here. Beckenbauer. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, wow, that's crazy! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 14.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's gone long, not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!